We like to spend a lot of time in thrift stores, antique malls, and on Craigslist looking for cool and interesting items like this shirt, but then also fun and interesting coffee gadgets, brewers, cups, thermoses, and the like. And this is one that I got off of Craigslist. I got a lot of hope for this when I got it. This is a Norelco 12-cup Dial-A-Brew coffee brewer. Now I've seen this in a lot of thrift stores in various stages of disrepair, but I kind of wanted a complete one. And so I had to go to Craigslist and found one relatively cheap. Two things have always attracted me to the Norelco Dial-A-Brew. One is the styling, very simplistic. Love the brushed silver with the black plastic. Thought it looked sharp and minimalist. I also was intrigued by the fact that this has a 1500 watt heating element. That's a lot of power. Most department store shelves would carry brewers that might have somewhere between 650 watts to about 850 watts. If you're really lucky, there's a few models out there that have a 1000 watt heating element in them that you would find at Kohl's or Walmart's or something like that. This is a 12-cup coffee brewer that has a 1500 watt heating element. That's almost twice what you can buy off the shelves nowadays. And so it gets it hot fast and through the entire brew. And that's what I really wanted to get my hands on here, was something that could brew that much coffee and keep the water hot. And so this is, like I said, a Dial-A-Brew. Now it gets that name. Let me just show you this top piece. From the top of this chamber that you would put the coffee in for brewing. You know, it's a simple concept. Coffee, hot water comes through the top down into the pitcher, but it's got this adjustment where you can choose. Let me get up here where you can see it. Where you can choose the level of strength that you want your coffee to be brewed at. And basically, the magic behind this is it's just a bypass system. And by bypass, I mean at a certain setting, it allows some water to go around the grounds instead of through the grounds. So if your person likes your coffee a little bit weaker, then you would choose a lighter brew, and that allows more water to go past the grounds. And then if you wanted it to be full on, you'd be up here in the heavier brew, and that allows a full extraction of the coffee. And so, very simple concept. And then you place the grounds in this basket. And this was also interesting. The filters that originally came with this is just a filter disc, and I put one in there for you to see. And it just slides over the center post down to the bottom. Let me get over here. And the filters that I got with this, I think, came with the original coffee brewer, and they smell like it. Old, dusty, not something we wanted to use to brew coffee. Luckily, they still sell coffee filters that fit this, but they're also designed for percolators. And I guess they consider them new and improved because of this wraparound function. And basically, the center goes through the post, and then all four corners go around the post also, completely wrapping the grounds. And we kind of questioned whether or not you could get a good extraction when the grounds are completely surrounded with paper. Some have a palate that can pick up on that paper taste when they brew coffee, and others can't. We really didn't get that far in experimenting with this one because with all of its benefits, I don't know, years of storage and not being used, and maybe it was in a garage or a basement, but the plastic in this has picked up a smell that would remind me of my the bottom of your grandparents' storage drawer or a silverware drawer, where it's just kind of old. And we've tried lots of different ways and methods to kind of extract that smell. We've done the vinegar, the lemon juice. We've used some of our commercial products for cleaning and removing some of those smells, and we just haven't had any luck. Every time we try to brew coffee with this, we end up with kind of I don't know any other way to describe it than just old, dusty tasting water. And so if you have any tips or would like to take this home to see if you can help us get the smell out, we would love to have any information you'd like to share via comment or video reply, because once we do, we'll probably not brew a whole lot of coffee using the Dial-A-Brew. There's several folks online that just use this as a hot water dispenser and rig up their own pour over system underneath using a Melita coffee filter holder and some kind of container or carafe underneath. So if you got any information on this guy or on how we can kind of get that smell out, we would love to hear it. Until then, we'll see you in the shop.